Hi, good evening all. How many of you sat right to the end? Oh my God. Look, comes a point in a hockey game, folks. It's just funny. It really was. You might think that's twisted of me, but guys, I was laughing. The last, I would say when they made it 8, 9, and 10, I was actually laughing from that point on. I had to. God, I had to. I had to keep my sanity somehow. There was a side of me pulling for them to get 10. Really. I want the Sabres to really get it, and understand that at this time of the year, you have to play a certain brand of hockey to be successful, and that's that, I mean, look, what can you do? When you're out there trying to just score and you're not out there, look, the hits really don't tell you the story in this game. In my opinion, guys, the hits were 30-26 for Dallas. Did you guys really see a physical game? I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing what I want to see. I didn't see much of a physical game out there. So these numbers tonight don't really tell the tale, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, guys, 10 goals against on home ice. We're not good at home. We're not a good home team. It's time for Granato, I think, to start being honest, to the media. Start saying, well, our physical presence wasn't good. And although he did say it, he did talk about that actually. I think it was the Islanders game. He mentioned that. Anyway, I was surprised he mentioned that. The shots 49-29. I'm not going to show you guys all the numbers. There's no point, okay? There's no point to make you guys relive a minute of this. I want to have a bit of fun with this instead, because how do you get upset at this, guys? A Pee-wee team would have beaten the Sabres today. How do you get upset at this? You can't. Am I going to blame just Comrie and Nets today? Absolutely no. No, I'm not just blaming Comrie. They left him to dry tonight. They had 49 shots. I felt like they had 50 scoring chances in that game. My goodness. Guys. Well, is the season over? No, it's not over, guys. This is maybe what they needed to happen to wake them up the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is what they needed, was to be humiliated on home ice. Humiliated. We've been such a bad team on home ice, folks, that this was due to happen. Honestly. You might think I'm stretching that, saying that. I don't think I am. I mean, we've been so bad on home ice this year. We deserve something like that to happen finally. We are so bad defensively in our home ice. We're so bad that it's about time. It's about time somebody took total advantage of us and humiliated us all night long. And why not the team that got the no goal? Why not that franchise? Why not? Why not? Because you know what? We don't deserve any better tonight. The boys didn't deserve any better than the end result of this game. They made it 5-3. Olofsson at least scored. And I know, guys, it was a nothing goal, a meaningless, but at least he scored for in here going into next game. And as we know, Olofsson can get on a roll. So let's hope Olofsson now closes the season strong. We desperately need him to score. Guys, is it just me, or is Tage Thompson just not the same player for about 4 or 5 weeks now? I know he's had some games where he's gotten points. There's just that dominant thing about him is not there. He's not getting 6, 7, 8 shots. Let's check. I don't even know how many shots he got. I'm curious what Tage got in shots tonight. He got 2. Too much of this. How many games has Tage had 4 shots or more in the last month? I should check. I should do a video on this, because I'm kind of curious. Hey, look, it's for me, this is, believe it or not, guys, and I'm being totally honest with you, this is easier to swallow for me than losing 3-2, or like the game that we lost to the Islanders, for me, hurt a lot more than this tonight. This tonight is just, it's funny, it's a joke, guys. It's about time it happened. So good. The kids got humiliated. They were due. to stop looking at each other, at left and right, and do it themselves and get it done out there. So I'm happy Olofsson scored. I do want to say that. I'm happy Olofsson scored. Who else got one? I forget. Oh, Jesus, it's bad, man. I'm thinking of all of Dallas. Dallas had 9 different guys score. Skinner scored, okay. Olofsson, no, I thought there was something else that... oh, of course, Greenway. Yeah, I'm happy Greenway scored, of course. Yeah. Greenway. I knew there was something else I wanted to mention. So Greenway, I'm happy Greenway scored. That's good. But this was a humiliation and embarrassment, and we should be ready next game to play. I think this is going to wake them up. This can't hurt. It can hurt as a loss, but this doesn't mean the rest of the season we're just going to go like this now. This might be a blessing in disguise the way I'm going to look at this, because maybe now they can realize just how merciless the league is going to be on them the rest of the year if they don't play 100% every single shift. I really can't. I am going to watch the Granato interview on this one, guys. I am. I'm not missing this one. This one I'm going to go watch. I want to see the interviews about all the players having to face the music on this one. I really do. Yeah, this is the one I wish they could interview 15 guys tonight after this game. Oh my God. So anyway, you know, guys, the best thing about that game, it had to end eventually, and that's it. You know, it's just in reality, it's just another loss. And the bad news, okay, to compound this, is the Islanders score late and win in overtime, and useless Pittsburgh, I hope, lose the first round. I hope they lose whoever they play. You're useless, Pittsburgh, useless. They had that game put away and they let it slip out of their fingers. I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? The old washed up Islanders are actually like pulling away now. It's annoying as hell. That ticked me off worse than the Sabres game. Yeah, let me just double check that, guys, and give you a bit of a rundown on that game, which was a hell of a lot more interesting than this one. Penguins up 3-1 with 5.5 minutes left in Pittsburgh. They blow it. Fasching, I guess he got another goal off his leg in the net, scored. And Anders Lee ties it up with 1:15 left. I'm guessing probably pulled the goalie, and they scored. And Brock Nelson wins it in overtime. You know, the Penguins are useless. So that's that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go watch some other hockey. You know, I'm not going to get too caught up with this loss. It really is just a loss in reality, but there's a funny side to it. Sorry, guys. There's a comical side to this, because if you guys have been pissed at the team lately, well, they're humiliated tonight. Don't worry. I'm going to be very curious to see how the kids react to a loss like this now. I want to see. I want to see what this team is made of now. Now I want to see. This, guys, is the low point of the last 2 years. Really, since the 18-game losing streak, guys, tonight is the low point. This is a low point that we hit with, you know, these losses, and this is a real low point. So we'll see how we bounce back. We got, when's our next game coming up, actually? I'm, because we have a lot jammed in, right? It isn't tomorrow. Okay, I didn't think so. The Rangers on the 11th. Okay, all right. So you know what, guys? We play at home to the Rangers. I expect to see a very nasty, hard-hitting Sabres team that game, okay? If they come out and they just do the run and gun thing, I don't have any mercy. If the Rangers start running up the score, I'll be cheering for 10 again. I will, because I want Granato to learn too, not just the kids, that you cannot just play the run and gun system at this time of the year. You're never going to win games. Never. So I'm hoping to see the Sabres come out, throw 40 hits in this game. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. I'm expecting 40 hits in this game by the Sabres and maybe 5 goals. All right, guys, I'm going to let you have your night, because I'm probably only going to go... I'm only going to get maybe 5 views on this video. Nobody wants to talk about Buffalo tonight. Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. I had to like really look and say, is this really happening? You know, like, This is uncharted territory for us since Granato took over. I don't think there's been one game they let in 10 goals the last 3 years, has there? Even under Kruger, did we let in 10 goals in a game? Guys, we're so terrible defensively. This was due to happen. Really. We can pretend all we want that we don't have to play hard-hitting defensive hockey if you want, guys. We'll continue that. Okay, well, it was a nice goal. Nice goal by Olofsson. Come on. I mean, at some point, logic has to dictate how you're playing. And there's no logic in our game. There's just no logic, guys. When you're out there and you're not like slamming these guys on the glass, when it was 5-3, we're not hitting. And this happens. Oh, Lord. Anyway, have a good night, guys. Try to take it easy, Again, it's just hockey. I'll say it all the time, guys. Not real life. It's... this is entertainment in our life, right? The things that are important are your families and your kids and your wife and brothers, sisters, parents. This is the real things that are important. This is what we do for entertainment on the side. And it wasn't very entertaining tonight. So I'm going to leave it there. I've talked enough about this. I just needed to giggle a bit, guys. I just had to because this is, for me, there's a real funny side. I'm not even mad tonight. Not in the least. And there's a side of me that's happy the Sabres got slammed finally because I knew this was coming. This collapse. You guys are going to play soft. You're going to die. You're going to die hard in this league. So we'll see. We'll see what they do from this point on. We'll see. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care till then.